I think we're all missing like the forest and the trees here. We are about to watch the most historic, exciting basketball team in NBA history,
Which is
the, the Chicago Bulls. We are
why is
about to
that?
watch a team with Jaden Ivey, Rob Dillingham, with possibly Josh Giddey starting at center. This is going to be fun. This is going to
Oh
be
my
historic.
god.
It's going to break some records. We're going to see a 5 point guard lineup out there. It's going to be great.
Hold on, you know what's gonna happen, man? Play in bandits. Play in
No,
bandits.
it's not.
Yo,
They're
for
not doing that. No,
years, we have complained about the Chicago Bulls,
I give them
committing to ninth.
play in. I give them 2 seasons of the play in, and if they continue at this pace of bringing in good quality players, then maybe we can talk further than the play in. But as of right now, great talent. I like Ivy. I was actually hurt the Pistons traded him, so I think that was really really good pickup for them. And then also too, you pair him with like it's they got some good young talent over there. But I think next 1 or 2 years, we still gonna see play in.
I mean, yo, like I'm not even kidding. Josh Giddey could be starting at power forward for this team.
no.
The Bulls are incredibly mismanaged, man. Like, let's just call it what it is. Vucevic, Alex Caruso, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Ayu Dosunmu, and Kobe White, and you can't get one first-round pick?
They got
For any
14
of that?
second round picks.
Oh.
Who's really cooking here?
Yeah, that
Who's
means
really
nothing.
thinking about this? Yeah,
No.
That's 14 Jokic's right there.
it could be.
Or Draymond's or Dennis Rodman's Mars.
Exactly.
Is that what we
Or
doing?
The way I see
managing
it,
like,
they're
that's what it's gonna be.
exactly. They're assembling their next championship
You guys
core with
take
Manu
years off my
Ginobili,
life.
Draymond Green, Nikola Jokic, Chris Middleton. Yo, man, y'all disrespecting second round picks. 14 second round picks. All right.
Penn, you and Mars, I swear you take years off my life. You do.
Y'all gotta remember they don't pick the right guy. Bulls, they don't have that history.
Mars about to tell you don't got that many years left, chill.
Right, and you taking them
The
with this
Bulls,
kind of
the
nonsense.
Bulls drafted Michael Jordan. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh my
Laker
goodness,
fans
man.
coming
What
in
are
the
we
second
doing?
round.
Yeah, but Michael Jordan was third
Also-
overall pick.
Patrick
Yeah,
Williams.
but that means they're going high for talent.
But yo, y'all gonna be apologizing
having
our
a 6
tourists
points.
real hard when he turns those 14 second round picks into like one first round pick this offseason. Y'all watch. Y'all watch. You will see.
Yeah, the Bulls are disgusting. Just disgusting. I
Nasty,
I
Rod.
really don't get it. Because like chill, you know what I say about New York all the time. You know what I
Yeah.
say about the Lakers, the Warriors, the Heat. The league is good when these bigger cities are good. Houston as well, but Chicago is just like, are they ever going to be good in our lifetime?
No.
Nah.
Yes, I think so. I do.
Speak
And
for
that
yourself.
sucks because that's really a major market. It's a historic market for obvious reasons, and it's one of the bigger markets in the world. Like the league would be better if Chicago was good.
This is true.
I mean,
Yeah, well,
they'll draft a center.
Well, how about the kid the kid they got from France? They're still developing him.
Yeah, Baselli,
the
yeah.
problem that we having with Chicago,
He
Penn,
weighs less than their guards.
okay,
You talking about Norris and
yes, the problem that we having with the Bulls, and I was a victim of this. They tricked a lot of us into thinking that this team is good. When in reality, this is a team that's rebuilding.
yeah.
They tricked us into thinking they jumped out the box. They started 6-1. Mars was telling me that this offense, chill. This is a big ass giant glass of water in the desert. It's a mirage. This is not real. Don't buy this. And for some reason, I'm looking at this and I'm going, could this work? Is this team better than what I think they are? And I lost sight of what they actually are doing. They're building this unit around Josh Giddey and Basellis. They're building this unit around those two guys. And then they get the French kid. They get the French kid from the Belgian league, by the way. They get him. And that's what this team really is. They're moving off of Vooch. I'm not sure. One more time.
International garbage. That's what you're saying?
I don't think that, no. See, that's the thing, Penn. I don't think that this international garbage logic is working because I think that they're developing these guys. Basellis, Josh Giddey was on pace. I mean, I think he's averaging almost a triple-double. I had him as an MIP this year. But with that being said, I mean, it's still a developing team. And I think that we got to be, I think that I have to be more patient with what the Bulls are trying to do.
I think Artur is trying to get fired, bro. I mean, I'll be real with you. I think he's trying to get fired. I feel like he's gonna trade for one guard every 2 hours until this trade deadline is up, until like the phone finally rings and be like, yo, you're done. Chill. In order for development to happen, you need opportunity. And opportunity cannot come when you are the fifth string point guard on a team with nothing to play with. Like, guards need screeners. Who sets a good screen on that team right now?
Pat Williams.
Oh fuck.
You said who sets screens. You didn't say who's a player, Penn. You didn't say who's a bowler. You said who sets good screens. Pat Williams sets good screens. Yes, he does. 100% does that.
All right,
yes,
Pat Williams, starting
Yes.
center. Pat Williams. Who's starting at center for this team? I want to know.
Jalen
I mean, they got
Smith.
Jalen Smith.
Jalen Smith, who I love, by the way.
Jalen Smith's all right. I mean, I think this team is really leaning heavily into the Indiana Pacers model of what they did last year. A lot of small, twitchy, athletic guys, and I do see some similarities. The difference is, you're just not anywhere near as good. None of your pieces are that good. So I mean,
I just don't see direction with this team, man. I've been saying this for so long. It's just no direction. It's never really a clear direction of where you going with this team.
Yeah, there is a direction. It's down. The direction is down.
It is though.
The analogy of the Mirage. That's what it always is. It's always they got the potential, or they picked him. Okay, this is where they're headed. Okay. And then it's like no moves are made to either develop or bring in more to add to what you have. And then they end up being mediocre once again and ended up in a play-in. And that's like, they were successful. They're going to be good next year, though. They was in a play-in this year. And it's like, it's the same thing.
And I think that that's fair. I'm not going to argue that point. I do think that that's fair. But you got your lead guard. I think Josh Giddey is your lead guard. I think you straight there. I think you got your wing, which is what this league is built on today. It's built on big wings, athletic wings, bucket getters, and ball handlers. Okay, so I have that foundation. That's what I have to build on. So now, again, I think they got, if I'm not mistaken, you guys can fact check me with this. I think they got 6 or 7 guys that come off the books after this year. So that's almost half the crew. So they're going to have a lot of money. Chicago is not a destination city as of right now, right? It's not a destination
which
city.
Chill?
Bacelas.
That's us, Bacelas.
Bacelas. Okay, yeah.
So Chicago isn't a destination city, which means very much like Detroit, I got to get it right in the draft. If I get it right in the draft and I get it right with some trades, which doesn't look like it is right now. I ain't talking about right now. I'm talking about if I get it right in the draft and I'm consistently building with Josh Giddey and with Bacelas, that's the direction that we're going in. Now, I don't work in the Bulls front office, but that's the direction that I'm thinking that we're going in. We got our lead guard, we got our wing. This is our foundation. Let's go in the draft. Let's see if we can find us let's see if we can get us a big guy. And if we can't get a big guy, let's see if we can get us another wing.
But all right, here's my counter there. Here's my only counter.
Sure.
They got Josh Giddey, and that's the main guy they want to build through. Obviously, Matas Buzelis, you want to keep him on the roster as well. But did we not think the same thing when Kobe White was going off with the Bulls? Did we not think, they're gonna keep Kobe White, build through Kobe White, develop him, bring him some more players? When they drafted Ayo, did we not think, okay, Ayo, he was solid. All right, this is a guy you can continue to build through. We thought, okay, they might have a future in these guys. And then even with Zach LaVine, they had Zach LaVine on there at one point, and they like, okay, we thought these were going to be the core guys of the team, but they never ended up bringing more and more talent to help these guys and shift things when guys went down and other people got traded and contracts didn't get extended. All of these things, they never did the work to keep the main guys and build on top of that. So I just don't have faith that they going to do that now. All of a sudden, when you got Josh Giddey, who's a great player, and you do have somewhat of a solid core that you can build from, I just don't have faith that they're going to do that.
Yo, fellas, so I want to bring all of our viewers up to date. The people that are watching and don't necessarily know what the hell is going on in Chicago. Chicago has made 4 deadline moves so far. So they brought in Mike Conley, they brought in Jaden Ivey, and they sent away Kevin Huerter and Dario Saric. That was the first move they made. Then they turned around and they traded their starting center, Nikola Vucevic, to Boston. That was the next move that they made.
For Anthony Simons.
They brought in Anthony Simons.
Expiring contract.
So that's 3 guards right there that they brought in. Just this morning, they brought in Ayo Dosunmu.
Yeah, I'll be interested.
And that trade, or no, they traded out Ayo.
Mm-hmm.
That trade looks like Ayo going to the Minnesota Timberwolves, and he's been traded for Rob Dillingham, Leonard Miller, and 4 second-round picks.
It's the panel. Religion get built on cam. Where the chat throw smoke and the host go ham. You ain't never seen hoop talk hit the raw. Every take got weight, every night we drop. Yeah, this that barbershop. Courtside, worldwide tone. Welcome to the only show that really feel like numbers jumping like the score.